Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming Kingmaker Runs. If you can hear lots of funny noises around me, if I just do this, I can show you... Oh god. Oh god. Can I show you? Oh god, the camera. My little puppy Goose down here is having a snack, and it's all mashed into a bunch of silicon so that he has to work to get the food out. So that's the funny noise if you're hearing a funny noise. As I now wrestle with the camera I moved. Good job, me. There it is, right. We are going to go for today 3, 4, 6. We'll try and finish this bottom row, I think. 3, 4, 6. No idea what we're going to get for these, but you know. We'll see what stuff we find. Silverfish, always a strong candidate. Let's see, what are they doing? If the enemy is stunned, gain 1 additional strike. Okay, interesting, but not a threat. They've got lots of eggs going on. Let's grab a cracked whetstone, because they don't have much in the way of extra health at all. So if we can hit them for like 5 and 1 riptide, then we're golden. But we do need to at least get some armor so that exposed can trigger. On hit, if the enemy doesn't have any armor, restore health equal to your attack. Well, you know what? Since we can do that and go to 2 immediately, we're going to heal for 2, they're going to hit for 3. They will get stronger over time, but it's going to be an interesting one for sure. Let's see, get some armor. Goose clattering around in the background. We just went to a grave. Take me to a golem. Just because then, if we do find stuff that we want to combine, we have the resources to do so. For example, we'll stick those together for a minute. On hit, if the enemy doesn't have any armor, restore health equal to your attack. God, he's really making a racket over there, isn't he? This, I guess. I don't want the fairy. Honestly, Swift Strike Belt kind of works here because we're going to hit them and get the health back. So, I'll do that. We're at full health. I think I win this fight. So, I'm just going to go for it right now. Are we faster? We are, and we're going to hit them twice. For 5. Or for 4. For 6. Okay, they're screwed. Easy game. I'll do another one. There's honey down here. Oh, the honeybee kills us. That's so upsetting. Well, that's a shame. I just kind of assume that we're often actually strong enough to kill honeybees, but woe is me, I guess. A meat stick is always an interesting time. Oil down there. Graveyard should have books in it, shouldn't it? So maybe we find an interesting book. Give the enemy 2 riptide. Give the enemy 4 acid if they don't have any. This is countdown by 1. Countdown 2 if you have purity, remove 1. Otherwise, gain 1 purity, reset. Let's do that. God, he really is making a racket, isn't it? Battle start. Have your countdowns for the rest of battle. Oh my god, yes. Okay, now we just need to be able to stay alive. Which might be a big ask, but you know. Decrease all countdowns by 1. Have all countdowns for the rest of battle. I don't know that we need the bell if we've got the glove. Well. Hold on. Can we find a horse or a golem or something? Because then we can just have the best of both worlds. Just don't die. There's a golem just above us. There. Okay, this is going to get very interesting. Let's see how a fight goes. So, we get one. We lose one, we heal, we get stats back. Okay. So that gets halved. It triggers immediately. Why am I getting one purity so fast? Is what I'm not understanding. Oh, because it's decreasing it by 2. I'm looking at the wrong item, that's why. Back to a little armor. Didn't see what was in... Oh, we did. We did see what was in there. Give the enemy 6 armor. Get 2. They got so many thorns. That's a problem. 3, 6, 9 thorns. 9 thorns were attacking twice. That just won't do. Gonna have to pivot out of that real fast. Good thing I checked. I don't think we're gonna find more armor anytime soon. Restore full health, stun the enemy, countdown 3, give the enemy 2 Riptide. Honestly, I love the idea of this. And then if we could find the arcane wand. I have no idea if we can win this. No, we can't. We're going to get hit, aren't we? Oh, we do. What? How unexpected. Right, I think Goose has grown bored. No, he's gone back to it. Let's look for this grave. Exposed and wounded, lose 2 attack. Enemy strikes deal 2 damage while you have armor. Gain 2 armor, lose 1 health. Hold on. I put some fabric between his thing and the wall so that maybe it'll make less racket. Exposed and wounded, lose 2 attack. If we never take any armor, we can't be exposed. But I don't love that. We definitely don't want to keep Brittle Bark Bow forever. Gain 2 armor, lose 1 health. We're going to get health from the Riptide. From the Purity. We are obviously going to need some healing imminently. On hit, lose 1 speed. W attack, gain 1 stun. Restore 1 health if your health is full. Gain 2 armor. Gain health. Gain a bunch of attack. Whenever you gain armor, gain 1 additional armor. I could do with one of those. I think I'm just going to do this. And then I'm going to keep looking around. Oh, more books. Countdown 4, gain 6. Countdown 4, gain 4 attack. Except it's -2 and halved. Right, I need a fire. Oh, perfect. Let me just peep around a bit. Oh, Goose. My partner is doing stuff, and normally she is around him most. But right now she can't be there at his side, and so he's a little sad. Oh, poor Goose. If I could play everything with one hand, he could have the other hand just committed to ear scritches and stuff, but alas. Right, I need big armor, is what I really want. A crone with like the crone armor item would be very welcome. Another cemetery. Another waypoint right next to a bonfire is very big. 10 health and 2 enemy strikes ignore armor is interesting. They're faster. On hit, lose 1 speed, double your attack, gain 1 stun. If we gain 1 additional strike, we probably win this fight, like, immediately. I know, buddy. I know. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this. Let me just check Compendium here for weapons. Arcane Wand is uncommon. Can't strike, turn start, deal 2 damage, increase damage by 1 for each tome equipped. I would like that, but finding it is going to be not simple, I imagine. What we probably want then is the place where they just have piles of weapons. That would probably help us a lot. Have we seen one? I don't recall seeing much of that around yet. Cauldron is no good. Horse, take me... Well, there's a shop right here. Let's check that first. Gain 2 armor, give the enemy 2 armor. While you have armor, gain 2 attack. Wounded, stun the enemy. Symphony. You have less speed than the enemy, gain attack equal to your speed. Freeze, ice spear. Leather boots. No. I like a royal helmet. I do. Not that we have armor yet. So we can't get exposed right now. I'm going to leave that there. There's a teleporter right next to it. Hi, buddy. I know. Oh, geez. I didn't even realize we were heading for the fight right now. We're on full health, so that's good. And that's pretty swift, I would say. Right, there's an oil right there. That'll be nice for us. And then I was thinking about this, if we can get exposed. I could have taken the armor thing to get exposed, but hey. Let's kill these two. Touch this. We can take that. That puts us at 21 gold. Which means I can now grab this, put it there. And then, where did I want to go with the horse? I want to go towards weapons. There are no weapons here. More books. Start with the enemy acid equal to your half your speed. No. I need to get to 20 gold again. Countdown 4, gain 3 regen. Countdown 10, trigger all your other tomes. Ooh. Do I need the extra strike right now? Champion's Blade, Champion's Armor, 2 regen, Purity. Remove 1 Purity, gain 5 armor and 2 Purity. Gain Acid, Poison. If you have exactly 1 item with exposure, triggers 1 additional time. So they've got a big, hefty attack, which we are not prepared to deal with, except we get some armor and some more armor. Countdown 10. Have that. Well, we should have it, then divide it, then decrease by 2. I think I do want this. And I think I can go for that. It's going to be touch and go, though. For sure. Hi, Goose. I know. Mama's busy. Hold on, he's caught in my headphone cable. Goose, you want to say hi to chat? Oh, Goose. Hold on. Thinks he's a lapdog. Can't eat my keyboard. Can't eat the keyboard. He's a good boy, but he's a big old baby. Like, he's huge, but he's 5 months, you know? Right. I've got no headphones on, so it all sounds really weird, but hey. They've got 9 attack. They're going to get more. Goose has jumped up on my arm. Problem is he's had like 3 owners in 6 months, so detachment issues and stuff are a problem that we have to work through over time. So we're going to get 8 armor. Then we're going to get hit for 9. We're going to get 20 armor. We're going to hit him for 7. Then we're going to stun him a bit. If we can survive 3 turns, I think we're okay. Don't tell me this spider kills me. No. Thank God. Give me another... Oh, I shouldn't have done that, because now Weaver Shield doesn't work. Alright, well, we can find something else instead of Weaver Shield. There's books. I'll take the regen. Would I swap to the wand now if I found it? I think I still would. Countdown 4, stun the enemy for 1. Restore health. I mean, I'd love to stun them for 2. And then if we can golem that, even better, which we should be able to. There should be a golem. Oh, there he is. And then can we get a chest? Nope, we cannot. Can we win? I'm going to set that to go. Well, the stun immediately is very nice. Then he's going to get 2 more stun in 2 turns. We get 20 armor. He's stunned. We smack him. He smacks us back. All of our books go. He gets 2 more stun. Okay. That went about as good as I could hope for. On hit, restore 1 health. On hit, restore 1 health. Bunch of explosives. Battle start, heal, restore, gain damage and take health. Purity, explosives, explosives, health. I would really just love more armor at this stage. But I would take another arcane bell. There's a shop right there. There's a golem that's not that far away. I will take more max HP with some regen, honestly. Anything to help. 25 gold. We can't go under 20 gold. At least not into the big fights. Well, you have armor, get 2 attack. Strikes ignore armor. I don't think I want much, if any, of this. Crimson Fang seems tempting. If your health is full, lose 5 health, gain 2 additional strikes. Goose is in my lap. Hello, Goose. I think I'm going to pass. Trying to nudge the microphone with this snout. I'm just going to have to call this episode the one where I babysit Goose. Goose! I think I'm going to pass on all of this. I think. We've seen the dangers of multi-striking before. More stun? I could go for more stun. Another grave. You'll have 0 base armor, gain armor equal to current health. -2 attack. Honestly, I could have considered it. Enemy strikes ignore armor. No. Let's touch this. Not that. 2 more books. Regen, Riptide, Restore Health. I don't think are the ones that I want. I would love to see another stunner. And then we could go to a 4... I should have teleported. We could go to a 4-stun book. This would do 4 damage every other turn, because it would half for the rest of battle, and then re-trigger. But I think I'm not taking it right now. What have you got? Something close by. Fancy shop? I'll go check the fancy shop. Gain armor equal to opponents. If you're above 50% health, lose 3, get 1. Wounded, gain 2 strikes. Wounded, stun the enemy for 1 turn. Symphony. Would work with both of our bells. That's real tempting. Goose is back. Because this happens at battle start. This happens at battle start. A random instrument. So have they been pinging off each other for being even more efficient? I guess they have. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to hope that this goes the way I think it's going to go. We're at full health. I think we might as well do the fight. Have countdowns for the rest of battle. Decrease all countdowns by 2 in Symphony. Countdown 2 if you have Purity, remove 1, otherwise gain 1. Countdown 4, gain 4 attack. Countdown 10, trigger all other tomes. Countdown 4, stun the enemy for 2 turns. Countdown 4, stun the enemy for 1 turn. Start, decrease all countdowns by 1 and Symphony. Exposed if you have more than 20. Yeah, I think we're going to go deal with Goose more. He is such a handful. I think I'm just going to take the fight and hope. There should be just heaps of stun here. There's some stun. Are we going to survive these explosives? Are we going to survive these explosives? I didn't count the explosives. We don't have regen. We are going to heal back some from that stuff. He's got thorns. We hit for 12. He's got so much stun. So much stun. Yeah, we're okay. It's certainly an interesting build. I will grab a leather vest for a second. Another arcane bell. Now, we could get that down to 4, or we could hope for symphony procs off of one another. But I think going down to 4, or going down to 1 item that then gives us room for more stuff is probably advisable. So, have all countdowns for the rest of battle, decrease by 4, gain 4 attack, countdown 10, trigger all other tomes, countdown 4 stun, countdown 4 stun, countdown 2 purity, that and that. Can we find more books? Or more armor are like the two things that I need most. Obviously, a horse would be a welcome sight. There's one over there. What do you have? Whenever you restore 5 or more health, deal 5 damage. Your speed is equal to your attack, gain 3. No. We're on the south border, I think we are. Cauldrons don't have books, do they? That's graves. $31 gold. We can spend some. They are faster than us. Gain 3 armor for each equipped stone item. Explosives. Speed stat inverted. Have armor, temporarily gain attack. Purity. You have less max health than the enemy. Thorns. That. Whenever you lose armor, restore that much health. Restore 3 health. Gain 4 armor, symphony. That. I think a marble mirror works. Especially because we're slower than them. One speed is fine, because that takes us to 2. Right, what do I want? I want more books. There might be books here. So let's go north. Another arcane bell seems probably excessive. There's a book. Countdown 4, regen 3. That would go to regen 6. How much damage do you do? Gain 1 additional strike, 5, plus golden muscle potion, plus 2, 7. We probably take stun and get that to 4. Yeah, I would think so. I should have gotten rid of the leather vest, probably. Nearest golem. Great question. There's that guy there, which is pretty close by. To where we are, is there a teleporter? Super close. There's one right there. That's fine. Right, we are at full health. There are chests right here. It's not really the armor that I want. Neither is that. I'm not gonna take something that injures me. Fine. Waiting to see just how much armor we end up with here. They get 4 stun, plus 1 more. 26 armor for us. We get some thorns. Stun. They get 4 more stun. We get 4 more attack. Their thorns are not super deadly to us. We have regen, which is just kind of a nice to have, but not super critical. And they're going to get wrecked without even getting a turn in by the looks of things. Lovely. Yes. More of that, please. Any other... Well, we're going to go to this golem, weren't I? Then still looking for spots for more books. There's one. Right there. Countdown 6. Trigger Symphony 3 times. We can Symphony the Bell. We can Symphony Storm Cloud Drum. Countdown 8, 444. Countdown 6, 4. Give me sheet music. Would I swap... do you have a bunch of thorns? Let's find out. Can't strike. Turn start. Spend 1 speed. Give the enemy acid and poison. Lose all your health except 1 and stun the enemy for 2 turns. Stun the enemy Symphony. Acid, stats decrease. Gain max health equal to your speed and then restore full health for each speed you have. Stun the enemy yourself for 2 turns. Whenever the enemy loses armor to acid, gain that armor. Double your speed. Give the enemy 4 Riptide. First time you gain armor, double it. Gain 10 armor, stun yourself for 2 turns. Hydra's Eyeball. Right, so they're going first. When are they gaining armor? Is it just the Petrifying Flask? Whenever the enemy loses armor to acid, gain that armor. I think we need to get rid of the Marble Mirror. Is there more grave area? There's a little, not tons. Well, wish we would have had all of this much longer ago, but it is what it is. We have time to do this. It's going to be a real big mixed bag of like stuns and stuns and status effects removals. Goose has woken up from his nap. Is there anywhere else we can get to that has anything that's going to be incredible? I'll start. Spend 2 armor to gain 3 speed and 1 attack. No. Lose your health except 1. Stun the enemy for 2 turns. Symphony. Acid. Decrease stats. Big health. Stun. Gain armor from acid armor loss. Double your speed. 4 Riptide. Extra things. Armor. So they can't attack us. They don't have thorns. So... ironically, I kind of now want a bunch of Swift Strike belts. I think. I think that would be best case scenario for me. That'll start. If you have more speed than armor, stun the enemy for 2 turns. Your speed is equal to your attack. If you have any status effects, spend 1 speed to get rid of 1. I don't think that's going to help us long term. No, that helps long term. Doesn't help. No, that helps. Where could you take me? New shop. Wounded, stun the enemy for 3 turns. -1 attack. We're probably going to get wounded, so that's fine. Would I rather have 1 additional strike really early, or give them 3 stun in the middle of the fight? I think I'd rather do that. There's the Arcane Wand. Can't strike. Turn start, deal 2 damage, increases damage by 1 for each time equipped. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. No strikes. Lose all your health except 1. Is there? Hold on. hold on, hold on. Whenever the enemy loses armor to acid, Riptide, first time you gain armor, wounded, status effects, max health for speed. Yeah, there's nothing that's like attack stats do something like that. Oh, I'm dumb. We spent all this time focusing so much on stun. The enemy can't strike, stun doesn't matter, I think. Unless that was patched. Was that patched? Hold on, let me check. Fixed stun not decreasing for can't strike weapons. That was patched, so maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay. So, in which case, I don't want that because I want to keep this, which gets attack for Holy Tome and all the additional buffing. I should have looked at getting a Holy Shield at some point. This is 4. This is 6. That's just better, and we get Holy Crucifix to get some of our stats back. Do we have an edge? No, so we can't get a second edge from this guy up here, which is a sad shame. I have no idea how this plays out now. I really don't. I missed Seafood Hot Pot in all of this calculation. So I don't know how the stun works out here. The stun is going down, but I think our stats are still going up every turn, right? Even though they're stunned, the stat still comes down. So I was tricked into thinking that they wouldn't be able to do their effect because they're stunned, but that's a me problem. Yeah, skip your strike, not your turn. So we're going to lose this one for mostly the hot pot reason and my misunderstanding of what stun means. But hey, we played a good game. We got the win. That's what counts. I'm going to go play with my dog for now. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.